To do a Bible review and also a comparison. I'm going to be doing quite a bit of reviews. I've decided to go ahead and start them. I've got some Bibles I've been collecting, and I I just kind of stumbled into the whole premium Bible arena here, just looking for a Bible. And since I can't go to a bookstore and look at them, I have to order them online and then check them out that way. So I'm collecting some Bibles. Once I decide which one I'm going to stick with, I'll sell the rest of them on eBay or on Bible Exchange. So right now, while I have them, I figured I'd do a review to try to help everybody else out with when they're trying to decide what Bible to get, because there's not a lot of helpful information online. I had to gather a lot of information from BibleDesignBlog.com, which is done by J. Mark Bertrand. He was a big help. Lewis Doyle's got some good YouTube video reviews on Schuyler and Allen Bibles out there. Eggman Mania's also got some good reviews on Allen Bibles, King James Version long primers. And there's also a lot of other stuff. So I went to more than probably a dozen, probably 2 dozen sources to gather all the information that I got. And I still had to order Bibles in because I just couldn't find certain things. I guess there's just nothing like holding the Bible in your hands, smelling it, reading it, you know, feeling how heavy it is and all that kind of stuff. There's just, even when you're reading a dimension online, it can be confusing. Like on evangelicalbible.com, where you can buy all these Bibles, some pages they have are in millimeters, other pages they have are in inches, and you're not sure when they're talking about the dimensions if they're talking about the page itself or if they're talking about the overall dimensions of the Bible. So all that kind of stuff you just can't really get a real good grasp on, or at least I couldn't without actually ordering them in. So I'm going to try to help anybody else that might watch this video that's looking for Bibles in that whole process, so you don't have to spare the expense and the time like I did. In the meantime, I've really come to enjoy it, actually. I do enjoy looking at the Bibles, reading about them, reading reviews, and then just kind of in this process I've developed a sort of a critique, and so I started ranking them. And in my process of deciding which one I wanted to keep as my primary Bible, I came up with a ranking system where I rank them. I've got several categories, and then I rank the Bible in that category 1 through 5. So the categories are, the first category, and the most important to me, is portability. So there's portability, which for me, a Bible that's equal to or less than 9 inches from top to bottom, or tall, 6 inches wide from side to side, and then 1.5 inch thick is the perfect size Bible. That or less than that. And then also I added another dimension, which is 10 inches when the Bible's open. So from one page tip to the other page tip when it's open, that would be the final dimension. The next thing is readability. Now, readability kind of goes against portability, because the higher score it's going to get, a Bible's going to get in readability, the bigger the font is, the thicker the pages are, and that means the bigger the Bible. So this ranking system that I've developed is a way to figure out which Bible is going to be the best compromise, what's got the best readability and also the best portability. But it also gives somebody an idea of maybe they don't really care about portability, for example, they just want readability. Well, they can find the Bible that scores the highest in readability. So hopefully it'll help. But the second criteria is readability. And that is a Bible that's going to score high on readability. It's got a 10-point or larger font. It's got good line spacing, good opacity, 36 GSM paper or heavier, line matching, and a modern translation. And I've narrowed those down to 3 translations, which is New King James Version, ESV, and NASB. The next category is beauty and craftsmanship. Beauty and craftsmanship has to do with just the overall build of the Bible. So I'm looking at things like yap, stitching, if it's got art gilt edges, like this beautiful Bible here, these blue art gilt edges. If it's got a clean cover and a clean spine, if it lays flat when it's open, and if it's got a gilt line and a nice leather liner on the inside, it's going to score a lot higher. Next category is cover and binding, so leather, goatskin cover and binding. Pretty much the only ones I'm reviewing have goatskin. but a smooth goatskin cover is going to rank the highest, whereas a coarser goatskin cover is going to rank lower, and then calfskin and genuine leather, pig skin, things like that are going to rank a lot lower. And I'm only reviewing genuine leather Bibles, so no bonded, no imitation leather. The other thing is the binding has to be Smith sewn, or it doesn't have to be, but if it is Smith sewn, it's going to rank a lot higher. And then if it has color options, then like this Bible here, this is the same Bible. This is in navy blue, this is in red. So because this particular Bible has color options, it's going to rank higher than a Bible like this one over here that only comes in black. The next thing is design and creativity that I'm looking at, and that has to do specifically with the text block. So if it's got a unique typeset, art gilt edges, detail on the typeset within the text, it's got attention to detail, and then also if the text is consistent across the Bible, so there's not a variation and doesn't go from light to dark in different pages, or the red is a nice consistent red, and when it's a red letter edition, those are going to score a lot higher than one that's not. So the next one is if it has any kind of unique features, so maps, map index, illustrations, references, introductions, line paper in the back, if it's got weights and measures or a concordance, all those things are going to add to a higher score in the unique features category. And then the last thing is rarity. If it's a limited edition, if it's out of print, it's going to score a lot higher. It's going to get a few extra points for being a rare Bible. If it's hard to find, what I call scarcity, you can only get it on like a Bible trade or Facebook page or eBay, it's going to score a lot higher. So I'm going to go ahead and review each one of these Bibles, and that's the chart I'm going to use. So you can understand why I'm ranking them, how I'm ranking them. And if you think I should add anything to the chart, let me know. Please give me some feedback, comments below, and like and subscribe. I'll be doing a lot of reviews here in the near future. Thanks for watching.